Okay. All right. Good afternoon, Alicia. So we will be having learning to do today. This is about a USB. Okay. So do you want to tell something about USB? Do you know anything about USB?
Yes, it can save information and it's easy to carry instead of just carrying the laptop.
Okay. That's a good one. Um, so what this USB does is it stores the information, any file you want to carry anywhere. You can store in your USB drive and you can carry wherever you want. So I will be showing you how to save file in USB drive through MacBook computer.
Okay.
Okay. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Okay. So I want to ask you one more thing. So what is the best, or in other way, if I'll give you a USB drive, what's the first thing you need?
A computer.
Computer? Yes, that's right. So that means to have a USB drive, to work with USB drive, you need a computer.
Yeah.
Okay. So without computer, this thing is not going to work. Okay. So if you do you have computer at home?
Yeah, I do.
You have computer at home. Okay. So do you make any Microsoft? Do you work in Microsoft Word or PowerPoint?
Yeah, I work on Microsoft Word.
Okay. So can I ask you how you save file in your computer?
Yeah. Well, how I save it is on the top corner. I should have like a little file kind of thing. When I press on it, it'll go to save, and then you click save.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing I know.
Okay. So the reason I ask you is it's really important before you put your file or save your file in USB is to make sure you know where the file is located. So when you make anything in Word, PowerPoint, or whatever you do, you need to know where did you save it. Okay, then only you can transfer that into this USB drive. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So this, as I said to you, really important thing is for USB, you need to have access to computer.
Okay.
So I will go with my PowerPoint first, and then I'll tell you what exactly we will be doing in learning today about how to save files in USB drive. First of all, what we're gonna do is I will change the name of my USB drive.
Okay.
Okay. As we have done in the previous session, how to name USB drive. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to show me how to change name of USB drive. Okay. First of all, you have to connect your USB drive to computer.
Yeah.
Make sure it is going in the right slot. Okay, number one, very important. It has to go in the right slot.
Okay.
That's a USB drive. Okay. And then what you will see here is an icon. So when it will get detected, USB drive, you will see a name here. Okay.
The
So,
USB drive name.
yes. So USB drive. Okay. So let's try again. All right, so now our USB drive is plugged in, and as you can see, what's the name here?
Alexa.
Lexa. Okay. So should you want to change the name first? Let's see if you can change the name. So what you need to do is just with your two finger,
Double click.
click, double click, and then you get this option. Okay, eject and rename. So this is where you're gonna rename it your name,
Okay.
Malaysia. Okay, and then click this on Notepad. So you click anywhere you click. So the name is changed. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So can you see your name now?
Yeah, I can.
So now this pen drive name is,
Alicia. After
Alicia.
my name.
and what it was before?
It was Lexa.
Alexa, right. So now you know how to rename the USB drive. But what we're learning is how to save file in USB drive. Okay.
Okay.
So number one, access computer is an important thing.
Okay.
So what's the first thing you need to do is
Access.
have
computer.
access to computer.
Okay.
And second thing is you need to locate where the file is stored. So it is really important. If you don't know where the file is stored, you will not be able to put this into USB drive. So which is very important to locate the file.
Okay.
Then select and copy file. So first you have to select and then click on to copy option. And then next navigate and paste the file on USB. So you open the USB drive and that's where you have to paste that. So copy from computer, paste that into USB drive.
Okay.
Okay. And the last is safely remove or eject USB drive.
Okay.
Okay. So when you store anything in your USB drive, the last thing you have to be really careful is not to lose anything what you have stored. For this, you have to make sure you safely remove or eject USB drive, which is really important, right? So the way we learn, this is the easiest way we can learn how to do this. As you can see, this has been highlighted as access, locate, copy, paste, remove or eject. So ALCPE. A for access, L for locate, C for copy, P for paste, and R for remove. Okay? So the first thing is access USB and computer. So access to USB and computer. So we got our access of USB and computer. So this is USB and computer. Then the first thing we have to do is
Plug it in.
plug it in into the right drive. So as soon as you plug it in, what you can see in this USB drive is
It's lighting up red.
it started lighting. So that means it is connected.
Okay.
Then wait for computer to recognize the USB drive. And
Right.
can you see this drive here now on your computer?
Yeah.
And what is that name of this drive?
Alicia.
Alicia. And you renamed this file.
Yeah.
You remember? Okay. So then here plugin sound. So sorry, it was not on silent. So you can hear the sound and appearance of USB drive icon. So you can see the USB drive icon here. Okay. So this is part of access USB and computer. Right?
Yes.
After this, locate the file. As I said before, it is really important to know where your file is stored.
Okay.
Because if you know, then only you'll be able to copy and paste that into USB drive. How are you going to do that? Right click on the finder to navigate the location. So finder here, this is a finder here. Okay, so you have to navigate, you right click onto this and that tells you where the file is. For example, if it's on a application desktop download, so it tells you where. For example, if my file is here, where?
On desktop.
Desktop. Okay, and as you can see, there's a lot of files here,
Yeah.
and I can pick any of these files. For example, if I want to copy this here, what we call it, for example, this signature. I want to copy this into USB. So what I will do is, first of all, locate which file I want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
So you, with your two finger, you click onto the notepad. As soon as you click, this bar will open on your right side. The option of open, open with, move to bin, get info, rename, compress, duplicate, make alias, quick look, copy, and share. What we need to click on is, with one finger,
Copy.
copy. So when you copy this, now your file is ready to move to USB drive. Okay?
Yeah.
So then you minimize this. Okay? Then you go on to this USB drive called name
Alicia.
Alicia. And then again with your two finger, you click onto this, and as soon as you click, what you can see here, the
New folder.
another thing pops up. It says new folder,
Paste item.
paste item. So what you need to do is
Click on paste item.
paste item. So as soon as you click on paste item,
There's this bar.
there will be a small bar will pop up. It is called preparing to copy to Alicia. Okay, that means it is started copying from computer
To
to
the
your
USB.
USB drive. Can you hear the noise?
Yeah.
That means the transfer is complete. That means the file which we tried to copy
Should
is
be
actually
USB.
appeared in here. Okay, and then to check if it's been here or not, so you can click onto it. As soon as you click, it'll open. So just give it a bit of time. Okay, so it's gonna appear like this, all right?
Okay.
So next. And after this, so we have, what we have done is select and copy the file. And after this, make sure you navigate and paste file. That's what we did just now. We navigated and we pasted the file. Okay. And the last thing is safely remove and eject USB drive. So before removing the USB drive, ensure you safely eject it to prevent data corruption. How you're going to do is right click on the USB drive icon and choose eject. Wait until you receive confirmation that it's safe to remove. And then
Gently remove the USB drive from the USB port.
okay, so let's try to, now we have pasted the folder here in USB drive. Let's close this and let's eject this USB drive. What you need to do is, with your two fingers again, you touch the notepad and then this small window pops up which starts with open, paste item, and then third option is
Eject Alicia.
eject Alicia. Alicia is the name of USB drive, what we named. Okay. So you click with your one finger, you click onto it. As soon as you click eject, the process of ejecting is started. What did you see just now?
It's been removed.
So that icon is gone.
Yeah.
And if you see a pen drive, it's a USB drive.
It's
Well, they call it pen drive as well. So if I'll get confused with pen drive and USB drive, basically it's a USB drive.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as we eject, that icon of Alicia USB drive is gone, is disappeared. And at the same time, the light which was blinking in your USB drive,
It stopped.
it's gone as well. So that means now it's easy to remove this USB drive. How you will do? Just make sure you hold it nicely with your 2 fingers and you take it out.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is your USB drive.
Okay.
Okay? So now I want you to, let's slowly break this one down. Okay? So we'll do step-by-step process as we did before.
Okay.
So the first thing what you will do is,
You need access to computer and USB. And then
Okay.
you need to eject it in there.
Okay.
I mean, not eject.
so let's start going with the first step of access USB and computer. So hold this USB. So now what's the first thing is?
Access to USB and computer.
Okay, so do you have USB
Yep, I did.
and you got computer?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you need to do next?
Is plug in the USB drive.
Okay.
It gets in.
Okay. So then after that what you need to do is
Wait for the computer to recognize the USB drive.
yeah, fantastic. So what is happening now in your USB drive?
It's blinking red.
Okay, so that means your computer is reading or recognizing the USB drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what's going to be the next step?
You would hear a plug in sound and appearance of USB drive icon.
Okay, so so the USB drive
It's right
icon?
there.
Okay, what's the icon looks like?
It's named Alicia.
It is named Alicia because remember you only named it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you need to do next after this?
Is you have to locate the file. So basically, you right click on the finder.
Okay, do you want to click the finder? So this is the second step. Yeah, click with 1 finger. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then whatever you want to copy.
I know this one.
So if you want to click onto this on this file, what
And
you
then
need
it
to do
should
is
say copy right here on the bottom.
copy, click with 1 finger. Yeah,
Copied it.
now it's ready to copy. Okay, so what you need to do next is,
Is you have to find it. I mean, you have to copy it. I mean,
so the first thing is right click on the folder to open,
yeah.
select the files from the folder, right click the selected file as you did just now and
Yeah.
choose.
Copy from the context menu.
Okay, does it make sense?
Yeah.
So
Now
now
I have
you
to
clicked it.
paste
Now what you have to do is,
I have to paste it in my USB drive.
okay, so do you wanna, how you gonna do that? Okay.
I think we'll go to the USB drive. Yeah, the USB drive here.
Mhm.
And then we'll say paste item.
Yeah, first of all, open this. Yeah. If you open, that'll open your whole Windows, whatever is in there. So here, what you have to do is take the cursor and
You have to paste it.
paste anywhere, wherever you want to paste. Yeah,
And then it says paste item here on the menu.
yeah, paste item.
It should be pasted.
So what you can see now is,
See, it's loading.
okay,
I can see it's loading and it's also blinking way fast.
so that means the computer is
Recognizing it.
recognized, and what else you can see just now?
There's a bar that says preparing to copy to Alicia.
Okay,
So the computer is taking the USB is taking the information and putting it in the USB.
okay. So we have our information going from computer to,
USB.
okay. And as you can see, when this will finish,
It will
Can you hear
make a
the sound?
noise.
and then the file will appear here. Can you see this file?
Yeah.
So which wasn't there. That's what we copied from the computer. Now it's copied in.
In the USB.
Okay. So, and then what you need to do is just to make sure it is there. What you need to click that just to make sure it opens. So you click that and wait for it to open. So it will click twice. Wait.
Oh yeah, here it is.
So what happened is this file is open. That means
It's
this file is safely saved in.
the USB.
Okay. So now, after you saved your file, what's the last step?
You have to safely eject the USB.
Okay, safely eject the USB. Why it is important to safely eject the USB?
So it cannot cause data corruption, which is basically some information may not, like, the information may not spill something.
Okay, so why you think we have to safely eject USB drive?
So you can prevent data corruption.
Data corruption. So when you say data corruption, that means whatever you're storing in your USB, you should be able to retrieve that back whenever you plug that USB back in.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you going to eject your USB safely?
Okay, so basically I'll go on I'll go to this USB Alicia that says here.
Yeah, USB drive that I can see, and then
I'll click it, and then it should
click
say,
it one finger.
Yeah, one finger.
And what you can notice after as soon as you click?
It pops up a menu and it says eject Alicia.
Okay, so what does this menu says on top?
It says open, paste item, then eject Alicia.
And what do we need to do here?
We need to click this.
Okay, click what?
The eject Alicia.
Okay, so what happened just now?
Now the USB should be gone and this red light is
So the Alicia icon is disappeared. And at the same time, what happened is this USB drive, the light is gone. That means this computer is not reading this USB anymore.
Yeah.
And that says that it is safe to eject your
USB
drive.
Yeah, there are two hands here. And
Okay.
Yeah.
You take this out, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So now in future, you will be easily able to save information in
The USB.
USB. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think we have how many steps we have done?
So we accessed the computer, so that was ticked off. We located the file, also ticked off. We selected and copied the file, which has also been ticked off. We pasted it, and then at last we
So where did we paste this?
We pasted this on the USB.
Okay, yes. And then after we have done all the hard work of copy and pasting, what is the last important step? We need to make sure that our data is safely saved and secured for our future use.
So we have to safely remove it or eject the USB.
Okay, how that is going to get done?
So basically, there should be a USB icon that says whatever the name is. For ours, it was Alicia. And then if you click it with one finger, a menu should pop up and it should say copy and something else. And then on the third line, it would say eject Alicia.
Okay. So what we have done is we have just done, this one activity. In one activity, we have done 5 activities, 5 steps, I would say.
Yeah.
From access to locate the file, then copy file, copy from computer, then paste that to USB, and the last 5th one is to remove or eject USB drive.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have learned a really 5-step of saving our file.
Yeah.
So any questions?
No.
So if we got any questions, because what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna give you a small activity.
Okay.
So that activity will judge how competent you are in doing this session independently. Okay. So what you need to do and how you need to do. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this pen drive and I want my one of this file here in my computer. This file is here.
Okay.
It's called screenshot. Okay. I want you to copy this file from this computer and store into this USB drive. And while you're doing it, just explain me the steps from one to the last. What are you doing and how you're doing?
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you don't need to rush. You can just take your time and keep explaining every step. Okay?
Wait, will that screenshot be available in that?
Yes. So you can just click here, and then you
Oh, yeah,
will.
right, I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, then let's see. So first you need access to a computer, which we have here, and a USB. Next, you're gonna add the USB.
Plug it in.
Yeah, plug it in. Okay, now we plugged it in. Now there should be an icon that pops up that has the USB's name, which is Alicia, and it should also be blinking red. So that means the computer has recognized the USB. Basically.
Okay. So this is step one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Step one.
So what will be the step two?
Next, we have to, copy this screenshot.
Okay. So the file,
Yeah.
as in the name of the file is screenshot here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So we just click it.
click with your fingers, and then what happens after? Because what happens after you click?
There should be like a little menu kind
There
of.
is. Yeah. Okay.
It pops up. You should say open with, move to bin, get info, rename,
Okay.
compress.
So where do we need to click?
We need to click. If you go to the bottom little bit, it should say copy.
Okay. So we need to click on.
Copy.
Okay.
So we click it one finger.
Yeah.
Now it should have been copied right now.
Okay. So this is the second step.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the third step now?
We have to now paste it. So
Okay.
how will we paste it? Is that we'll go on the USB. Oh wait, double press, and then it should say. Oh, we have to open it first, of course,
Okay. By clicking. Yeah.
and open it. Now you have to click. You can click anywhere where you want to paste it. So if you
Okay.
just double click, it should say new folder, and then the second one should say paste item. So there's like a menu that pops up. It says paste item, and you click it one finger. And there's a noise, so that means it has been saved in. And,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, in the USB basically.
Okay. So that file is saved in your
USB.
saved in your USB.
Yeah.
And I can see the file there.
Yeah.
So what do you need to do? What's the fourth step just to make sure it is there?
Now we can click on it, the file.
Just to make sure it opens.
Yeah. So this has opened, so we know that it's in the USB.
So is this file open just now?
Yeah.
No? Okay. So that means we are making sure that this file is there in USB.
Yes.
So what do you have just realized? Did you realize your information is gone from the computer to
The USB.
USB? So it has been stored away.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the last step?
Now this last step is very important.
Okay.
So what we have to do is I'm pretty sure if you exit, you double click again.
Okay, so what we're doing here, I just need to know what you're doing here.
So to prevent any data corruption, we have to double click on the USB, which says Alicia.
USB icon.
Yeah, USB icon. And then a menu should pop up again. And then it'll say open, paste item. And then the third one should say eject Alicia, which
Okay.
means we can take off the USB. So once you press it, one finger, press it, the icon should disappear.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what happened now?
So the icon completely disappeared and the red light stopped blinking.
So that means
That
our
means-
USB is safe to eject.
Yeah. So now we can put two fingers like this. And we're done.
Okay, well done. Good job. So what you have done is you have safely connected your USB, and then you have safely saved your file, copied your file from computer and pasted into your USB, and you have safely removed this USB as well. So well done for this. I'm going to give you a questionnaire. Okay, so probably do this practice at home so you'll get better. And yeah, thank you very much for the session.
Thank you for teaching me.
Okay, you're welcome.